If I could make days last forever, if words could make wishes come true, I'd save every day like a treasure and...
What's up, everybody? Bad Boy D here, and welcome to Bad Boy D TV. Today, I'm gonna be talking about becoming a minimalist. And today I'm going to be giving you an extreme example of what not to do when you're becoming a minimalist. Bad Boy D TV presents Decluttering, the path to minimalism and simple living. So this week I've been house sitting somebody's house, and they're going to learn a valuable lesson never to let me house sit their house again, because I'm gonna show you the clutter and the ridiculous amount of hoarding there is in this place, just so you can see what not to practice when becoming a minimalist. So the one thing I don't understand is there's all this stuff, yet they have a large basement. A large basement with plenty of room for additional storage. This basement is never used. It does have some clutter in here, but man, there's an old basement down yonder. There's no reason why an individual, if you have this kind of space, use this kind of space to get the hell out of your living space. Condensing too, a lot of this stuff is nicely condensed, there's room in there, but you gotta condense down boxes. Like a lot of this crap could be condensed down into a couple boxes probably, if you have the ambition to do so. See, plants are fine, plants are cool. Live plants, they're good for your home, they clean the air. Nothing wrong with live plants, as long as they're alive. This is the kind of bullshit you don't need. Like, what is the purpose of having this? It's not even that good looking. Like, who are you gonna impress with a piece of shit plastic plant with a light? Not necessary. Discard. Once again, hoarding. 90% of this shit I would discard. Besides the rims and the bicycles and stuff, and the pinball machine. But good lord, there is no rhyme or reason to have this much shit. Like I said, a lot of it can be condensed neatly. This is not what you do when you want to be a minimalist. I'm not going to disclose this person's name, or I don't want to embarrass them, because they did inherit a lot of this stuff, but there was no reason to keep it. They could have donated some of this stuff. Like, this is a nice china cabinet. But if you don't require it, if it's in your space and you don't use it, it's just there as a decoration, get rid of it, donate it. I take way more supplements than this individual. I don't take prescription drugs, but my supplement protocol would be much more organized and condensed. Even though I probably take much more, it would be out of sight and in mind because I take them. This is my biggest pet peeve. Shit like this has no rhyme or reason for being in your house. And I'll get into further, even spiritual explanations why. But why do you require some creepy looking little idol in your house? There's another one here. This asshole is freaking creepy as hell. I don't like him. Like this jerk, he's like hiding behind in a corner here, like ready to pounce. You don't want creepy little statues like this. I know when you travel you want to bring home a souvenir. Bring back a cigar or something. Don't bring back these idols. This one I find amusing. That's not my Jesus. He's doing some kind of Illuminati Freemason hand gesture there. Jeez. Not my Jesus. And then there's this prick right here. I don't know if any of you guys know about Marvel Comics, but this guy kind of looks like Beta Ray Bill. There's another Beta Ray Bill looking motherfucker right there. If Beta Ray Bill procreated with a zebra. But man, you guys must be thinking, okay, Bad Boy D, what is your beef with masks? And let me explain to you my beef with masks. The problem with masks and things of that nature is that they can have spiritual forces attached to them. In my research, I've heard countless stories of people who have brought back things like this, or things like that, but stories of people who have brought things back from trips, like masks and occultic stuff like this, where they became violently ill. One particular story, the woman brought a mask back from Mexico, and she had chronic fatigue syndrome. And the minute she discarded the mask in her house, her symptoms instantly reversed. And I've heard countless other stories similar to that particular one. Here's a brief audio clip of such a story.
Welcome to this teaching called Cleansing the Temple. Evil spirits can ride on physical objects. If they're attached to it and you bring an object which is unclean, unholy into your house, you can actually bring a spirit into your premises. These objects were accursed. That's what the Bible calls things when they cannot be cleansed. They're considered accursed. Neither shall you bring an abomination into your house, lest you become an accursed thing like it. But you shall utterly detest and abhor it, for it is an accursed thing. Accursed things are things which are made, which have embedded in them, in one sense, spiritual energy, demons if you would, because they have a legal right to that object. The Lord, as I went through room by room by room, I began to get convicted. And I collected all of them that night, and we took them out and we threw them in the trash. When I calculated up roughly, it was over $5,000 worth of materials and goods that I threw out that night. See, the problem is that there are things that we allow into our residences that are allowing demons into your life. I have been unable to minister healing because they're holding on to accursed objects. We have got to live clean lives spiritually. If you bring accursed objects into your home, you will become accursed like it. I ministered healing to a woman over a period of years where she progressively got better but was never healed. She was holding on to crystals and different objects, found them at the back of her closet, had been involved in some studies that she had done years before. These are not games we're playing around with. When she got convicted of them and threw them out, I ministered healing and she was healed. Not because of me, but her hindrance in receiving the healing was because of her holding on to unclean objects. Wake up, my brothers and sisters. Cleanse your temple and get rid of anything which is unclean and never allow an accursed object into your life.
So folks, don't live like this. Declutter and get all the bullshit out of yo house, people. This is Bad Boy D. I'll continue to do another video, how to become a minimalist. If it were up to me, I'd get the Salvation Army here, and we would just get a big frickin' bin and go to town. 90% of this crap is unrequired, not required. Anyone want like some markers and shit? Personally, I notice too, anytime I'm in this kind of clutter and disarray, and I'm not picking on this individual, I see it all the time, it rattles my brain. I can't concentrate, I can't focus. When I'm at my place, where everything is neat and organized and I only have the essentials, I'm able to focus and concentrate better on one thing at a time. Folks, I can't emphasize the importance of becoming a minimalist to become a better person in your life. So if you do want to continue to grow and be a better person, come on the journey with me, Bad Boy D. We're going to get better every day. Thanks for watching. Check out my latest video right here and subscribe to my channel right there. Peace.
If I could save time in a bottle,